Hi, this is javinkharod, a chemical engineer by profession, going to continue our today's topic, hydrogen peroxide. Now, first question arises, what is that? Hydrogen peroxide is one of the most common chemical substances that we come across in our daily lives. It is found hair bleaching and medical products. We will dive deeper into learning that hydrogen peroxide actually includes structure, property, and more. Hydrogen peroxide is a chemical compound containing molecule hydrogen and water. Its chemical formula written as H2O2. When hydrogen peroxide in its pure form, it is usually seen the clear liquid, slight pale, blue colorization. It has higher viscosity than the water. However, it is thermodynamically unstable liquid that tend to decompose, subject the light. The chemical formula found in human body. IUPAC name hydrogen peroxide, chemical formula H2O2, molar mass 34,147 gram mole, density 1.45 gram per centimeter cube, melting point minus 0.43 degrees centigrade and boiling point 150.2 degrees centigrade. Hydrogen peroxide is ingredient in many bleaches, dye, cleanser, antiseptic and disinfectant. It has many potential use such as skincare, oral hygiene. However, there are also safety concerns people use incorrectly or in higher concentration. Due to availability and antiseptic property, many people consider hydrogen peroxide staple in their medicine cabinet and first aid kit. Hydrogen peroxide may come different strength, concentration, depending on unwanted and intended use. Some of common concentration include 3% typical concentration for household products, 6 to 10% concentration in some of hair dye, teeth whitening products, 35% concentration food grade hydrogen peroxide deposit its name person never consume, up to 19% concentration industrial product not intended for home use. While a person safety use weaker concentration hydrogen peroxide, it can still cause internal external irritation, other complications. A risk causing hydrogen peroxide increases higher concentration according to the toxic substance and disease registry. Now, in that we have hydrogen peroxide is the person can safely use as well a risk when contact offer suggestion for alternate product the hydrogen peroxide. Now hydrogen peroxide is a colorless liquid similar chemical formula water H2 an extra oxygen molecule which hydrogen peroxide get its name. The future one hydrogen per oxygen represent main difference between the formula. The extra oxygen molecule allow hydrogen peroxide to act the powerful oxidizing agent. It means it can accept electron from other substance. This make powerful disinfectant. It can oxidize cell membrane and microorganism, which result in loss of structure, lead to death of the pathogens. Now, even though people view hydrogen peroxide safe general disinfectant, note the exposure can irritate of the eyes, throat, respiratory airway and skin. Now, drinking hydrogen peroxide may also result several gastrointestinal effects. Now, use as a disinfectant. Due to oxidizing property, hydrogen peroxide act effective disinfectant. People use commercially available 3% hydrogen peroxide disinfectant surface. According to Environment Protection Agency evidence also indicate that hydrogen peroxide works as an effective disinfectant against the virus of SARS-CoV-19. While experts do necessary recommend the application, hydrogen peroxide also acts effective wound cleanser. Practically, it can help remove debris from the wound. Now, oral hygiene. The person generally use hydrogen peroxide safety as a mouth rinse and long as they correctly it may cause harm the person use too often if the concentration too low. Now in year 2017 random control trial suggested hydrogen peroxide help the gum disease. It may also beneficial cancer sources according University Florida Health. Now, however, people should not use too strong concentration 35% food grade hydrogen peroxide. If a person accidentally swallow this could lead to serious gastrointestinal problem. Experts advise people to apply caution and mixing solution, splitting it out to avoid inhalation or getting their eye. Now, individuals also consider hydrogen peroxide when it enter into teeth, and many commercial teeth whitening solutions contain hydrogen peroxide ingredient. Now, one of the studies suggests the product contain hydrogen peroxide may light tooth enamel. However, another study also suggests it may adversely affect tooth enamel, so people should avoid leaving hydrogen peroxide solution on their teeth an extended period. Now, the skincare, which some of the people use hydrogen peroxide to clean wound. Expert recommend against this. Irritate, damage cell necessary for wound healing due to disinfectant bleaching property. Some of the people may consider using hydrogen peroxide as a part of skincare routine. However, achieve the effect, the people would likely need use higher than the 3% concentration. Demand safe in household product, a higher concentration risk several burn and blistering greatly outweigh of any potential skin benefit. For example, people use hydrogen peroxide to treat. Some of the research analyze suggests it may have comparable result treatment. However, due to this potential irritate the skin, people should use treatment instead. Now, removing earwax. The medical earwax, hydrogen peroxide, meaning it can dissolve earwax. A reason many eardrop contain hydrogen peroxide, common ingredient to remove earwax. Now, as per study, when using hydrogen peroxide, the ear side effect may include temporary loss of hearing, increases pain in ear, ringing of the ear, temporary bubbling sensation and dizziness. People should avoid using strong concentration hydrogen peroxide using frequently. This can irritate ear and result complications. Now, in addition, a person should not eardrop if they have ear infection or damage eardrum. Now, safety and risk. While household 3% hydrogen peroxide, generally safe exposure to higher concentration can come with risk. Some of the marketers may promote strong concentration of hydrogen peroxide. Alternative treatment. The various treatment, however typical, no scientific evidence support such claim, which can result several injury, potential life-threatening and situation according to poison control. Now, people still apply caution. 3% hydrogen peroxide. It can be toxic. Person ingest, inhale, and get their skin and their eye. Now, according to compliances may include vomiting, gastrointestinal irritation, gastric distension, gastric embolism, respiratory paralysis, pulmonary irritation, pain, burn and blistering. Now, if people wish to alternate product hydrogen peroxide, they can consider wound cleaning. I suggest people can clean wound with sterile water such as bottled drinking water and foam of soap. Combination clean water, ointment, clean dressing, sufficient allow most wound heat as well. Now, benzyl peroxide over the counter product, Food and Drug Administration approved the treatment. Antibacterial property, meaning effectively against bacteria, can lead. It can also reduce oily substance that can result better. Now, earwax. A study suggests that the person can often soft, house wealth and gently remove wax come out of the ear after soning. The method safety removing earwax may include a rubber ball, certain oil glycerin and ear drop. Now, structure of hydrogen oxide H2O2. A non-planar can structure O and H bond length 95 pm and oxygen bond length 147.5 pm. Hydrogen oxygen and oxygen bond angle 94.8 and dihedral angle between the plane contain group 111.5. A gas phase, a bond length and angle are slightly changed liquid and solid phase due to hydrogen bonding. The bond angle between two planes reduced 90.2 in the crystalline state. The structure H2O2 can also explain the basis of valence bond theory. Now, both oxygen atom and sp hydrolyzed two of the hybrid orbital, each oxygen occupied pairs of electrons. The third hybrid orbital overlap an s orbital hydrogen atom from the sigma bond. The fourth form sigma bond and half-filled hybrid orbital second oxygen atom. Now, concentration of H2O2. Dilute H2O2 concentrated about 50%, slow evaporation on water bath. Further concentration 90%, vacuum using concentration H2SO4 as dehydrating agent. Further concentration 99% obtained distillation under reduced pressure. Last rest moisture 99% H2O2 are removed and anhydrous H2O2 is obtained cooling to 63 Kelvin, cold bath, ether and dry ice followed, sending a few crystals of solid H2O2. When needle-shaped crystal 100% H2O2 separate out, these crystals are removed, dried, melted to get pure H2O2. Now, H2O2 storage. H2O2 is not in glass bottle since alkali oxide present glass tend to crystallize and decomposition. It is therefore stored Teflon bottle, paraffin wax, sheeted plastic bottle, small amount of acid, glycerol, alcohol, acetylidine and H3PO4. They are used stabilizer and check its decomposition. Hydrogen peroxide use. Hydrogen peroxide, depending on concentration level, hydrogen peroxide has wide range applications. Some of the applications are hydrogen peroxide is important chemical. They are used treatment of domestic and industrial effluent. It is used pulp and paper bleaching. It is used detergent. It is used wastewater treatment. It is used disinfecting valve. In high concentration, hydrogen peroxide used as a propellant. Now, hydrogen peroxide, versatile and readily available, a common ingredient many disinfectant and cleaning products due to the property and powerful oxidizing agent. Why? It may variety potential use. Person should generally use only as disinfectant and should be product contain safe amount hydrogen peroxide. Individual consider safer alternative to use. People should avoid exposure strong concentration of hydrogen peroxide. When using 3% or lower concentration, they should ensure do not ingest, inhale and get liquid on their skin or their eye. In does occur, it may result adverse event such as irritation of the lung, stomach, skin, eye. Person experience any concerning symptom, they should call healthcare professional and visit emergency room. Okay guys, this is up to hydrogen peroxide. I hope you get sufficient knowledge after watching this video. Next Sunday we have covered some another chemical engineering topics. Till then, goodbye. Do take good care of yourself.